two tough guys.
Chew on my lead eater.
I'm gonna churn your ass into lead pudding, bucko.
Forced to work together for street justice.
Spill it, Chico. We saw you getting the stuff from Grady's hoods.
Yo, I don't hang out with those guys, man. I ain't got nothing to do with those dudes.
Save it for the principal.
I was gonna say that line. You said it last time.
No, last time was Rodriguez, and you said, delivery from Punches R Us.
No, that was before. You told Hidalgo to shove his ass up his ass.
No, you read that. Would you just shut...
Boys! Jeez! Now, due to a legal loophole, they are forced to work together again. But this time, instead of dealing pain, they're bringing treats as they take over at a local cupcake shop. It's sugar time.
I'll have a Pretty in Pink and a Cocoa Chanel, but can I get that with extra sprinkles?
You'll get what I friggin' feel like giving you, unless you want to talk to Moose and Bowl.
Who's Moose and Bowl?
These two dudes.
If it was tough for them to work together for justice, now they have to work together for confectionaries.
I don't need your help. I can do the icing and the sprinkles myself.
I've had it with this lone wolf crap!
Welcome to We're No Cupcakes. Cupcakes.
So you're not good at making cupcakes.
That's it. Time to meet your baker.
Hoo-yah! Hoo-yah! Hoo-wah! It's We're No Cupcakes. Cupcakes. Just desserts. Coming this fall from AIP.
Hello and welcome to Stinker Madness. I'm your host, Justin. I've got Sam and Jackie here. Jackie and Sam, how are Jackie and Sam?
I'm good, dude.
Good. What's so good about you?
The stars, out tonight.
All right. Good.
I see.
I'm glad that the stars are still up there. Sam, how are you?
I am well.
Excellent. We're preparing this week for American Kickboxer 2. This should be an experience because I have never seen American Kickboxer 1.
I don't know if anybody ever saw American Kickboxer 1. Most people haven't seen American Kickboxer 2. As we will learn later, they may or may not be related.
Ooh, well, we'll see how that works out. Jackie has that look on her face like, a karate movie.
Yeah, I'm kind of thinking that. Like, oh, God damn it.
You know,
They better have some egg rolls in this one or I'm out.
egg rolls.
You know what? I think they might have some egg rolls in this.
Yeah.
I don't know why you poo-poo karate movies every time, because you liked Undefeatable. You liked Showdown in Little Tokyo.
I liked Karate Kid.
Right.
Did I miss that week?
Yeah, we did Karate Kid. It turns out it's actually a really good movie.
Everybody cried at the end?
Yeah, everybody cried. It's like Old Yeller.
Crane kick.
Anyways, bad news. We do not have any streaming do's and don'ts this week because, again, we've just been too busy to watch any bad movies worth talking about. Jackie wants to talk about The Taking of Deborah Logan and some other spooky ghost movie, but they're just the same old crap that she's just going to say, you should watch them both. And they're crap. So we're going to skip those.
We don't even get to let her listen to her rebuttal.
There's no rebuttal. Her rebuttal is, yeah, you should watch these movies. They're spooky ghost movies.
Do you have any rebuttal, Jackie?
They are good ghost movies. I love them. They were both great. Watch them both.
They're turds.
My only streaming was a ABC miniseries that was a CIA business called The Assets.
Fascinating. My streaming business.
Very interesting.
Okay, my stinker streaming this week was I watched the first episode of Star Trek Voyager, which I'm going to say is a don't. I'm going to watch them all anyways.
I watched the Cleveland show this week, too, and I thought that was crap.
I was actually going to talk more about The Assets.
I'm afraid we don't have time. We have to move on.
Instead, I'm going to defend Voyager staunchly with one sentence and one sentence only. It's not Deep Space Nine.
I prefer Deep Space Nine.
No, you
we
don't.
don't have
Just wait.
time. We have
Just
to.
wait.
We have to move on.
Oh.
I do have some interesting news as far as streaming do's and don'ts for bad movies. There is a new service out there for streaming movies, very similar to the Crackle, but a different catalog. I don't know who owns this company or what their deal is, but it's essentially Crackle. They have commercials and it's free and you don't need to pay anything. But yes, you do have to deal with commercials, but it's streaming online. It's called Tubitv. TUBITV.com. You can get it on your Roku device, your Android or iOS devices, as well as your Xbox 360. Now, here's the weird thing. You can't get it on Xbox Live or Xbox One.
Why?
So you've been touching my Roku.
No, I do my research.
On my Roku?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I knew it. I knew that Roku looked different today.
Huh.
Yeah, this is how you do research on a Roku. You actually just slap the top of it. Why aren't there any buttons on this machine? That's what my dad does.
Your dad is so awesome.
He's like, the movies aren't coming out. They're not, are they? Well, I, you know what? Maybe this isn't the only thing for you. Besides this is a USB drive that is probably going to work less because you can't even slap the top of it.
Hey, did you know, speaking of floppy drives in the future, you can connect and have a functional USB or a floppy drive via your Android device? It works. If you get a little adapter thing, you can do it.
Floppy drive?
Floppy.
Like 3.15
Yes. Yep.
diskette?
Yep. Android will read them.
If you have a disk drive.
Yep. If you
Yes,
have one.
all
Where are
mine.
you going to get one of those?
I don't know, man, but it works. Anyways, here's a little bit of the Tubi TV's catalog. Friday the 13th 1, 2, 5, which is the one we haven't seen, 6 and 8.
So we're on it this weekend then to watch 5 because that sounds pretty exciting. Let's just do that instead
why
of
don't we do
watching
that?
this Kung Fu movie.
Yeah, no, we should.
Oh, well, all right.
Masters of the Universe,
Yay.
which you're familiar with.
Yeah.
Delta Force 2.
That's one of the only Chuck Norris movies that I've fallen asleep during. Actually, it's the only Chuck Norris. Like, Chuck Norris demands my respect. Delta Force 2, visual volume.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Excellent.
Missing in Action 3.
Drawn
Is
a
that
blank.
Braddock's Revenge?
Braddock's Revenge.
Braddock's Revenge, yeah.
Jack Frost 2.
Have not seen it.
I have not either, but I totally enjoyed Jack Frost 1. Candyman.
Been a
Is
while
he-
since I've seen that.
Wait, hold on. Is he bees?
He might still be bees, even on Tubi TV. Bad Taste from Peter Jackson. Thanksgiving.
Awesome.
And last but not least, a future Stinker Madness episode, Crocodile Dundee in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Written by one Paul Hogan.
That's not a knife. That was terrible.
Yeah, Crocodile Dundee in Las
No,
Vegas.
that was my Australian accent.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
That's not a knife. Where are you from?
Are you Canadian? What
Yeah.
is that?
I'm from Westchester, Pennsylvania.
That's a very nice dingity too.
Yeah.
Dingity doo.
Dingity doo.
Yeah, that's what they have in
think
West
this will-
Pennsylvania. Dingity doos.
That's a dingity don't. If you ask me.
So there you go. Be sure to check out Tubi TV. We'll be checking that out as well, and maybe we'll be adding them in the future to streaming do's and don'ts. It's time for another pop quiz, hotshot.
Pop quiz, hotshot. There's a bomb on a bus.
Pop quiz, hotshot.
So this time we're going to do things a little differently. These aren't questions that you need to define. I'm going to give you guys categories, and I want you to name 3 movies that fit into these categories. You can all play at once. There is not just 3 movies that fit into these categories. There is multiples. There could be 10, there could be 4, 5, whatever.
7,000.
7,000. So your first category is movies with throat rips.
MacGruber.
Danton.
Roadhouse.
Dan didn't rip a
Oh.
guy's throat out. I don't
Roadhouse and MacGruber.
Roadhouse and MacGruber. Those are the 2 easy ones.
Return of the Jedi.
Nope. Nobody got their throat ripped out, unfortunately.
The Empire got its throat ripped out, metaphorically speaking.
Yeah, well,
So I'm going to take that
that's not going to
for
cut it.
my own points.
Yeah.
Jackie wins.
So you can remember later. Well, that was a good point. Yeah, I still need one more from you guys, and it's easy.
E.T.
Nope. Now you're just naming movies.
Yes, I am. How did you know?
That's
Because they're not anywhere close.
No.
Does it have Steven Seagal in it?
It does have Steven Seagal in it.
Fuck me. Is it out for justice?
It is not out for justice.
Son of a
It's
bitch.
Under Siege.
It is Under Siege.
Under Siege.
Yes!
Good job, Jackie.
Yes. Also, I would have accepted Blade Trinity, but that's the hard one.
Is out for no. Under Siege has the eyeball rip.
It's got a throat rip too. Right
Nice.
right at the end. Next, 3 movies with too much puke.
I try to block these ones out. Freddy got fingered.
I don't know. I never saw that, but I don't think so.
Tomcats.
Tomcats. That's
He fucks chicks that are puking.
that is a singular puking. I am not. No, there. I need
To be honest, for
too
me,
much puke.
any puke in a movie is too much puke.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I hate puke movies.
I want
Yeah,
maximum puke.
American Pie.
There's
puke?
puking.
He's having sex with that chick in the car, and she's got her
Nope,
head out the window.
that's Tomcats.
Oh,
Sandlot.
The Sandlot. I will accept The Sandlot. Much puking. Way too much puking.
It's the domino effect. It's real life on screen.
There's another easy one that ties in with The Sandlot with the domino effect. We just saw it not too long ago.
Little People.
Nope. It has little people in it.
Little giants.
Nope.
Little women.
Nope.
What's the one with alfalfa? Is it that one?
Nope. We didn't just see that. It's, involves little people, not necessarily people with growth problems, just small humans. Much like The Sandlot.
The Wizard of Oz.
Oh my god.
The Sandlot 2.
Nope.
Oh.
You guys are killing me with this one.
How about a hint?
Will Wheaton.
Oh,
The greatest puke scene of all goddamn
the
time.
Goddamn time. Stand by
Jesus
me.
Christ.
Oh.
And then, Jackie, there's an easy one. I already named this movie in this podcast.
E.T.
Nope. You named E.T. E.T. should not come up in this episode ever again.
Oh, I don't like E.T.
I've already said the name of this movie.
Speaking of ET, can I call you Penis Breath?
Yes.
Danton.
Penis
nope.
breath.
You named Danton. There's no puking in Danton. Too
Bad
much.
Taste.
Yes, Bad Taste. There's many other movies with too much puke, but I will accept those 3. Next, 3 movies with the main character being the president.
Olympus Has Fallen.
Nope, he's not the main character. Gerard Butler is the main character.
Dave.
Dave is one that is correct.
The one with Harrison Ford. Air Force One.
Air Force One is correct.
Truman.
Truman.
Truman's not the president. He's the guy that was on his own talk show or whatever.
Not the Truman Show. President. It was a movie about Harry S. Truman, not Harry Ass Truman.
Hey, what about Night at the Museum? That had Roosevelt in it.
No, main character.
Abraham Lincoln Vampire Slayer.
Yes,
Yes.
I will accept that as well. I was also looking for The American President with Michael Douglas and Annette Bening.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Truman should have worked.
I would also have taken Lincoln. I would have taken Frost Nixon, but you guys got those ones. The bonus round will be 3 movies with talking dogs, non-animated talking dogs.
Look Who's Talking Too.
Nope. Look who's talking now.
He got it.
Oh!
Stolen.
Air Bud.
Any of the Air Bud movies, I will accept.
Woo.
They talk?
Yep.
Oh, shit.
Yep. Talking dogs.
Not animated, though.
Actually, no, I'm sorry. The Air Buddies. The Buddies.
That's
Well, you
close.
just-
Yeah, it's close
Yeah,
enough.
close enough.
And it's an animal that talks? What about Garfield?
Dog.
Does
Dog
it have to be
talk.
and it has
It's
to be
a non-animated talking dog.
live action talking dog?
Yes.
Oh, Dr. Doolittle. He had a talking dog in it.
He did.
Yeah.
And that Shaggy Dog movie
The Shaggy Dog was
The
the one I was
Shaggy
looking
Dog.
for.
with Tim Allen that I didn't ever want to watch,
I
but
wasn't
it was on
talking
TV.
Tim Allen. I was talking the old guy, the 1955 Shaggy Dog. Fuck Tim Allen. Fuck him right in the face.
I like Tim Allen. I think he's funny.
Yeah, I think he sucks. Anyways, there you go. There's your pop quiz.
Hot shot.
I am a hot shot. I did so well that time.
Sam, tell us about American Kickboxer 2.
Hiya!
Allegedly, American Kick
American Kickoff, the greatest place to get hot dogs and burgers the way you like them.
American Cock Kicker.
American Cock Kicker.
That was a tentative.
Starring Gary Daniels and Sandra Bullock.
That was the production title.
It was really American Cock Kicker?
No.
Oh, okay, thank God.
Allegedly, American Kickboxer 2 was made in 1993. We'll really never know. It was written and directed by Gino Hodie?
Bodai?
I don't know if I'm saying that right. Geno or Gino.
It's like that meat at the deli that you kind of want to order, but you're like,
I have no
Genoa salami is delicious.
yeah, but I can't say that right. I'm like, I'll take that one.
This is the one sitting next to the Genoa salami called Gino? Question mark.
Is that a J? Is that Heno? If you're out there, Heno, hit me with some of those phonetics. After that, hit yourself with some spelling. He also was the writer-director of the recent film Metamorphosis, which is spelled quite wrong.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I like, could it be twisted into like having a double meaning of some sort?
Or so I thought.
Oh.
In the process of fact-checking, I found that Gino, or Geno, had in fact spelled metamorphosis quite correctly. But I liked that joke a lot, so I left it in there. Maybe you should hit me with some of that spelling while you're hitting me with that phonetic fusion, Geno. Because I can't spell metamorphosis. I looked at it, it was like, metamorphosis? That's so stupid. What jackass would spell it like that? And then I was like, oh shit, that's how you spell that, huh? Oh, boy.
I have a spelling question for you.
Okay. Yeah, ask the graphic designer that can't spell anything. I have a thing on the bottom of my email.
Okay, here you go. Here's my question. The Philippines is spelled with PH and 2 P's. Filipino is spelled with an F and 1 P.
Don't even get me started.
Duh fuck.
Beyond the previously mentioned, he also helmed such favorites as Black Sea Raid, Guns and Lipstick, and the infamous Deadly Obsession.
All of which I have no experience with it.
I have never heard of any of these movies, but they look like this guy could be headed for the Hall of Fame.
All right.
This film stars one Dale Cook. Dale Cook is evidence that being a decorated kickboxer does not a star one make. Dale held the WKA, World Kickboxing Association, middleweight world title, as well as the UK super middleweight world title. He also slipped a light heavyweight Thai boxing champion in for good measure. If you go to this guy's Wikipedia page, there's more titles than it. The list is bigger than the page when you're looking. Bigger than the screen when you're looking at it.
More titles than a repo guy.
That's good. It was so funny you can't laugh. You just tip your hat like, oh, funny joke.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. He currently runs a karate school in Tulsa.
So he's like, whereas Cynthia Rothrock is the Chuck Norris, the lady Chuck Norris, this guy is the male Cynthia Rothrock.
No, I think what and what I've got written down here is he's the guy that we all thought Van Damme and Gary Daniels was. And then when you go back and you look like, oh, you're watching those movies like Van Damme was the greatest kickboxing champion of all time. When you look at it, it's like he was 16 and 14 and he didn't really hold any significant titles, but he was good on screen, so they put him in. Gary Daniels the same way.
And he gets his butt out in every movie and he can do the splits in every movie.
Yeah.
It's impressive for an old guy. He probably has really bad hemorrhoids now.
Which guy?
All of them.
Jean-Claude.
All of them? Because of the gay sex after the kickboxing.
Hey, I'm not saying that, dude. I don't want a roundhouse to the face.
Wait, I do.
What about a hemorrhoid to the butt?
I already have one.
Yep, me too.
And she burns. The film also stars one Evan Lurie. Evan Lurie is going to surprise us. He's most known as a composer.
Of fisticuffs?
Tracks.
Tracks. Like track marks on people's faces?
Well, he composed tracks for such films as Silver Linings Playbook and American Hustle.
Musical tracks.
Yes, he works for Danny Elfman.
And I don't mean sweet chin music. I mean actual music.
Yeah, Elfman hires this guy to compose tracks for his
Interesting.
soundtracks when he's not doing all of the composition.
And he's a tough guy, karate guy in this movie.
Yes, apparently his plan B was being a composer after his tremendously terrible plan A as a karate movie star did not pan out.
Is this guy ugly?
No, well, I don't know. I don't.
No,
hold on.
no, he is
boy,
not.
look at Sex Incarnate in this guy. No, what do I look like, Jackie? A cock watcher?
Kind of.
I'm gonna get sidetracked for a second here.
Oh,
I went
boy.
to jail once.
Oh my god.
Actually, I went to jail a couple of times. The first time I went to jail, I was in there and I had to pee in the cup because they were making me drug tests. Well, like, you're already in jail for doing all sorts of shit. Like, oh, you have to get a drug test to go to jail. Like, oh, what happens if I fail the drug test? I can't go to jail. Like, I no longer qualify for jail. What are you going to do at this point? Anyway.
Dump you out by the dumpster.
Yeah.
The homeless guys to rape.
Here's
So-
your ticket home.
I'm in jail.
Do not pass go.
And there's one of the jail guards he hands me this cup and he's like, you know what? I'm not a cock watcher, but I gotta make sure you do this. And the whole time I'm thinking, why would you say that? I know that you're gonna watch me do it, otherwise you wouldn't be standing there. All you really said now is, I like to watch cocks. I like to watch the stuff come out of them, whatever it is. Thanks, bud. Make me more uncomfortable while I pee next to you while you're looking at my wiener.
I'm not saying I'm homosexual. I just like the way you handle your ride.
Yeah, something like that.
Come on back, trucker.
Anyway, I always get super jacked when I see him in movies because he receives a lot of uncredited roles as
The
a
prison
tough.
guard?
I knew that guy. He looked at my wiener.
To be honest, whenever I see that guy, which I saw that guy at a gas station, he was the manager, and I was like, hey, that's the cock watcher. And then it was a gas station that I had to go to all the time. And I was like, oh, son of a bitch. I just want the stuff. Please don't bring it up. He didn't. He knew. He knew it would be too awkward. Like, hey, remember that time I was like, I'm not a cock watcher, but I actually was? And I looked at your cock? Yep, I remember that too. So, would you like a bag with that? Because my police career has not panned out for me at all. Because I'm apparently a giant cock watcher, and that was the only reason I was doing it.
Much like Evan Lurie.
Yeah. I don't know if Evan Lurie is a cock watcher.
Well, no, his career as a kickboxer didn't pan out.
He didn't ever kickbox. He just wanted to be
Tough
like
guy karate.
the man of
man.
all things awesome, and that may or may not have panned out. In reality, he also is the brother of famed jazz musician John Lurie, and he owns and operates Evan Lurie Fine Art Gallery in Carmel, Indiana.
Is he Hugh Laurie's cousin?
No, they're not. They're the American Luries versus
right.
Actually, they're Luries. I need to say that right, Lurie. And I think that Hugh Laurie, it's spelled the same way, but it's pronounced Laurie, even though these guys say Lurie. Kathy Shower.
Shower. She's coming up in another episode of Robo Chick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beyond taking her shirt off a lot, she is most notable as Playmate of the Year, 1986. Now, here's the interesting part. She was the last Playmate to be born before the first Playboy issue was published in 1953.
Oh, interesting.
So, and she's actually a little old to be Playmate of the Year when you really think
she's
about, like,
33 at that point?
when,
Probably 32 when the pictures were taken?
normally they're like 23 or
If
something like
that.
that. Now, if that, now they're like 19.
Yeah, that she is. Yeah, oh, good for her.
She has 39 acting credits. Looks like she took her shirt off in most of them.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember if she does in this, but I feel like she doesn't.
I bet you she probably does.
I don't know if she does. Here's a really
She gets kicked in the boobs.
I think she does get kicked in the boobs. The only trivia is the man who comes out into the street yelling, "That's my car," was Maxon Ross, who is uncredited. He owned the Platinum Club in Manila, the Philippines, and several of the girls who worked for the club are extras in the movie. This scene was added to the original script as a thank you for Maxon for being a generous host.
That's fascinating.
Free
No. Let's think about that.
All right. Please
Philippines,
Uh-huh.
generous host.
Here's some ladies.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Or maybe it was, here's some stuntmen that you can kill. We don't care about them.
There's a lot of faulty information about this film that I dug up a year or so ago and 2 years ago, with the original title being like Street Justice and Vigilante Justice and Karate PI. I think this film was
Karate
released...
PI? That's a great name!
Or Karate PIs. I think this film was released in many territories, in many different names. What I can adequately ascertain from seeing the film 3 times, that it bears no connection to American Kickboxer, nor does it have any kickboxing, the sport, in it. So it totally Troll 2's out in that respect.
Nice.
We need to keep an eye out for one Tackleberry. I'm not even going to say his real name because it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't matter.
Fucking Tackleberry from Police Academy. Is he a good Tackleberry? Is he an evil Tackleberry?
I'm guessing he's an evil Tackleberry.
He's a Tackleberry.
Yeah.
I'm guessing he's the neighbor.
Also, keep an eye.
Neighbor.
The nosy neighbor with a big gun.
Hey guys, what are you doing?
Have you guys seen my big gun?
Also, keep an eye out to see if Dale Cook ever wears any pants that are not 80 denier count cotton. I do not know if Dale Cook wears anything but sweatpants the entire run of this film.
Sweatpants are awesome.
Yes.
Especially if you need to do high kicks
Yeah.
and splits. And things
And if
of that
it's hot
nature.
there, you're airing out your crotch.
Cratchin'.
Space crotching. Hello. Dun, 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 dun. High kick. Dun, 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 dun.
Space crotchin'? Is that like... Whoop, 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 whoop. Ooh, space crotchin'.
In the summer.
Yeah. We're just chilling out and kicking on some good vibes, and our crotch is getting hot, so we gotta put it into space.
This crotch is too hot for planet Earth.
Yeah.
It's getting hot in here. So space out all your crotch.
Yeah.
I am getting so hot. I gotta space my crotch out.
My testicles are so warm that the only thing that can cool them down is the temperature of absolute 0.
Here's some orbs I'm putting in orbit.
Boo.
All right, well, there's your episode. In the meantime, watch the movie this week, and we'll see if we can put a link on it on YouTube, see if it's on YouTube right now. Sam's got it on DVD.
I have a DVD. It comes in a 4-pack with Black Mask and a couple of other real gems. Kickboxer, the original Kickboxer with Van Damme, which is not as much fun as this movie is.
Nice.
I don't. And then the 4th is actually one of my favorites that we will probably never do for the podcast because I feel like it's a sleeper and not a stinker, and it's called The Blood of Heroes with Rutger Hauer, which is awesome.
Hangover day.
Yeah. Well, be sure to check it out. In the meantime, get to the jobber. Thank you for listening to Stinker Madness. If this is your first time, we hope you enjoyed it, and we'll come back to listen more. But now, we'd like to ask all of our listeners for a small favor. We aren't ranking as high as we'd like, and we need your help. Would you please take just a couple of minutes to rate and review us on your preferred listening platform, be it iTunes, Stitcher, or wherever else you can. It takes many hours each week to bring you this show, and just a couple seconds of your time is a huge help for us. And for those of you that have already done this, we say thank you.